So how we're going to do that, this is how I thought, this is how I'm doing it usually, is that I'm going to pull 3 different cards. And from those cards, there will be one that you will pick. And this will be your prediction for August 2026. So Lisa will put on the screen as well the 3 different cards, but I will show you them. So the first is the King of Cup for the first pile. The second, the King of Wand. And the third is the Hierophant. So if I pronounce weirdly, sometimes it's normal. Huh? I'm French, okay? But it's also something new to do that in English. So let's start with the first pile. First pile, King of Cup. So basically, we're going to pull 10 different cards. Okay. So let's start with the question that you will have for the month of 2026, the month of August 2026. So the Knight of Cup and the Temperance card. Voilà. So basically, the Knight of Cup is speaking about the confidence of establishment, also of oneself in the world. So basically, it's about confidence. So you will have some question. You will wonder if you can trust yourself on something, some project, some endeavor. There is also the Temperance card that is asking if you're doing enough. So basically, the Temperance card is a card about giving and also receiving. So you will wonder if it's enough, if you give too much, not enough, stuff like that. Then the goal of that is it's to be reborn, basically. So the death card speak about something that is dying, the old you, the path that you let go, to reborn and to have a new life, a new journey that starts. So that's the goal. So a new beginning, the goal. This is what um, you will target for the month of August 2026. And yeah, you will wonder if you give enough, you're doing enough, and if you can trust yourself to have this new journey happening. You will have to face some blockages with the Hermit card. So the Hermit is speaking about um, knowing yourself. It's speaking also about uh, like trusting your own intuition. So you will maybe have some doubts about yourself. Probably that's why you have those questions: Can I trust myself or not in this situation with this goal? And this will be the blockage, difficulties to connect to your own intuition and your own inner guidance. So you will, yeah, struggle to find your light, basically, the light that you can trust to move, to navigate, to move forward for this new journey, basically. So then you will be able to count on some external forces, let's say. So this is Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is getting basically the tools to face those blockages. So you will be able to get from outside. So outside can be people, it can be tools, it can be solutions that will come, opportunity along your way. So those tools will make you basically being able face those challenges and take the actions to face those challenges, basically, those blockages. And those actions basically will lead to confidence, because confidence, you build confidence because you do some stuff, you create evidence that when you do something it's working, and then you gain confidence along the way. So that's the message of the Seven of Wands. Then the Six of Swords, those are the forces that you can basically trust, but they are inside of you, within you. So the Six of Swords is speaking about progression. It's speaking about being able to have some new ideas, some new strategies, and you will be able to target something that you want. So if we come back to the beginning of this spread, the goal, you will be able to see the goal. So if we come back to the original goal, you see there is a light at the end of the tunnel to be reborn, basically, and you will be able to see this light, but you will have to find it in you first, and then you will be able to see it in the horizon. So there will be some progression thanks to that, and you're going to be able to think properly and to strategize to progress towards your goal. So those kind of forces, you can find them inside of you, okay? Then the Ninth of Wands. This is about the timing. So the timing, the wands, if I come back to a document that I found about that, the wand, the timing, summer. So what you're looking for, the goal basically can happen this summer, basically. So that's a good news. It can be faster than maybe you were expecting. And the next logical step, the next logical action that is advised to take. So there is also, when I give you advice, okay, you have more context than me, okay? Don't just do something because somebody made a spread for you, okay? You have also some info that I don't have. You can trust your own guidance about it. But the direction that is advised here, the Three of Swords, so speak about, again, the strategy. Again, it speaks about the power of the three separate forces coming together and working as one. So you will be able to see, as a next logical step, what is the right thing to do, and it's going to be obvious in your mind, okay? It's a strategy, it's something concrete, tangible, strategically, okay? Don't look for this answer and the right strategy. Don't look for it too far, okay? It has to be obvious. It's the next logical step. So the next logical step to be able to move faster during this summer to reach your goal is to think properly and to get the thoughts right, basically. So think about that. So what's the next logical step to go closer from, to be closer from what you want? Then after the next logical step is the overall approach. So what is advised is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is about the fact that when you find, because it's still the sword, you see, so it's still about the strategy, the right things to do, to think. And it says that when you find the right strategy, you have to go until the end, okay? You don't have to just wander and postpone and procrastinate. Like, take action with this strategy and apply it to the fullest to get the thing, you know? Don't overthink it, basically. When you know that the strategy is right, go until the end and finish the stuff, okay? Finish the job. Stop to doubt, okay, about it. And what's the result at the end? What's happening if you basically apply all of those advices? What's the conclusion of all of it in the long run? The Two of Swords, again, Sword is about being able to trust yourself with your decision making, because basically you will be able to trust your decision making, your way of strategizing. If you see that that it works, and that you get result with the way that you think, you will trust yourself. So you will trust your intuition, you will trust your inner guidance, and remember, you will be able to trust yourself, because you will find basically the balance between giving and receiving. Okay, you give because you have received a guidance, and then you apply this guidance, and then you receive. Okay, so yeah, this is the prediction for the pile number 1, King of Cups. Hope it's helping. If you have any question, or you want something more, whatever, just comment under this video. I would like to know also if it's helpful to continue to do more things that help you. Okay, the point is not to do just things to do things, it's also to be relevant based on what you need right now. And if it has been helpful, tell me. If it hasn't been helpful, tell me as well. Okay, thank you for that. So now we can do the second pile, that will be King of Wands. Yeah, it's a bit special for me, because it's something new also, to speak English and to do some spread in English for me. So thank you for this opportunity to grow. So 10 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So prediction August 2026. What are the cards telling us? So the question, Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So this card is about wondering which opportunity to focus on. So probably some question about, okay, what should I do? Which opportunity should I choose? So feeling a bit overwhelmed. Okay, so this card is about the feeling overwhelmed, and so probably leading to paralysis analysis, and so not taking action. So then the other question, this is the situation, and the Queen of Pentacles is the second card that I picked for that. So it's about wondering if I have enough to start something. This card is about basically nurturing. It's about the woman that has the capacity of receiving, nurturing. So here it's the pentacle, so it's about the concrete world, the materialistic world. So do I have enough to be able to pick something? What should I pick? Do I have enough for this opportunity, this choice, whatsoever? Then the goal of that is to be able to be kind of certain that we are in the right track, the right path, the justice card. So basically it's speaking about the fear of making some mistakes, the fear of choosing the wrong choice, some stuff like that, the wrong project. Then the card that speaks about the blockages. So Six of Swords, it's about the fear of no progressing. It's about not having picked the right strategy. So the fear of it's in the mind here. Okay, the blockages is in the mind. The blockages is like the fear to make a mistake strategically, and so to not be able to reach the goal at some point. So this is the blockages that happen in the mind that can prevent the movement, or to get the goal and to be on the right path, basically. Then the external forces that can help you to reach the goal. So it's the Four of Pentacle. It means that materialistically it's gonna be okay, okay, because even if there is some doubts, some fears, some questions around that topic, basically the four speak about balance, speak about having enough. So if you lack something, outside forces, people, solution will happen, opportunity that will balance, okay, in order to make you progress to your goal. And you need balance, you need yeah, balance for that. So outside forces will play into your favor for that, basically. Then the inner forces, your inner strength that you can count on for the month of August 2026. So the 10 of Wands, so speaks about taking actions, speaks about having the willingness to move forward and to reach your goal, because this character is almost getting his result. Okay, he sees the finish line here, and he is guided for it. Okay, there is this angel that is guiding him, but he has too many ones. It's a bit too heavy for him. So he maybe have to release some of them in order to move faster. But basically, it speaks about the fact that you will have the strength to move, even if there is circumstances that are like slowing you down. But you can count on your willpower to progress. So that's a good thing. So basically, you will have good forces that will help you materialistically. With the pentacle, you will have also inner strength with the willingness to move forward, even if it's heavy. That sounds to be positive and great, okay? Then the timing, your goal. What is the timing about the goal? What's my document saying for that? Because it's the one, so the one, the summer again. So as for the pile number one, basically, there is some similarities with the pie number one. So if you have been attracted by the pie number one, I would suggest to watch it also. But here, Three of Wands speaks about summer. So if you apply those advices, it can work for you this summer. So very fast, okay? That's a good news. Then the next logical step that it's advised for you, pile number two, is Five of Swords. Okay, so the five is speaking about being able to bypass some trouble, instability, something that is unpredictable, and the fact that it's picking the right strategy to be able to progress. So it's really similar. The first pile was also about that, picking the right strategy. This is the next logical step strategically. So you have to find the next logical step in your mind, okay? Because Five of Swords is that. It's basically being able to find those weapons that you need strategically to be able to reach your goal. Then the overall approach that is advised, the two of Pentacle. So the overall approach, it's about balancing, it's about picking, it's about picking the right material that you need. Pentacle, something concrete, tangible in the real materialistic world. And yeah, being able to, the next logical, the overall approach is balance, okay? And balance with the finances, with the concrete stuff, okay, the resources. Yeah, it's not just about money, it's about resources. We have different resources that we value in this life. It's the time, the money, the willpower, the motivation. Those are the resources that are like limited, okay? And we have to allocate those resources accordingly to the need, and like with balance. So it speaks about that, making right decision with your resources in order to have balance, okay? So this is the strategy that lead to right choices with your resources. And then what's happening if you follow those guidance, the long-term goal, what's happening with this and what's the result of that. The chariot card that also speaks about movement, speaks about the ability that you will have to move forward thanks to your resources. You will be able to be connected to your leadership. And so if it's in your business, or if it's in your career, or if it's also in your life in general, it's because you have the right mindset, the right thought, the right strategy, that you will be able to balance your resources and then move forward. So this is the guidance of August 2026. Hope it helps. Tell me what is relevant for you. Tell me what is not as well. And yeah, tell me, ask me question if you have. We will, me and Lisa will be happy to speak about that a bit more. Last pile, Hierophant. So let's do the same for the last pile, 10 card, and let's see what's the prediction. What are the predictions for August 2026? Okay. So the question that pile number 3, Hierophant, you will ask during the month of August 2026. So 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands. So it's about actions in this pile, basically. And the question about what's the right new action that I have to take, and does that lead me to progress and to be able to face some troubles and stability, some unpredictability, some challenges. So question about actions. Okay, what kind of action do I need to take? Stuff like that. And the goal, basically, 3 of Cup, it's about, yeah, you have a goal that you want to celebrate. You want to feel confident about it. You want to have some, yeah, some success in order to be able to celebrate from those hard work. Okay, so there is probably a new project that you want to start, but you have some doubt about it. You wonder if it's right to start it because it seems to be a bit challenging at first. But you know that this goal is worth to take the leap, take a leap of faith, and you would like to celebrate because you envision yourself having this result and being able to celebrate it with people that are similar to you, have the same value. The blockage that you will face, basically, the justice is basically, um, yeah, you will doubt about the fact that it's the right things to do, and that it's fair to do it, either if it's fair for you or if it's fair for others to do it. So those kind of self-doubt um, can make you slow down, basically. If you have doubt, you will be less willing to take action, and then you will stay stuck. So what are the forces that external that you will be able to count on to go to this direction? Okay, because if you doubt about the fact that it's the right path, obviously it's gonna be slowing you down for this purpose, or for this endeavor, for this project. So those external forces will help you to release this feeling of being tired, being in your head, and so will help you to move forward and to come back to your body. The internal forces that will help you is complementary basically of this idea of being in your head. So you will be able to connect to your body. So probably you will be able also to see things in another perspective, being less in your head and more in your body, and let the energy flow. So this is something that will help you to changing this perspective will help you to see the balance. So there will be negative stuff in this decision, in this project. There will be benefits. There will be also some negative elements that you will have to consider in the equation. So it's about plus and minuses. There is not just stuff and opportunities and projects that are just they have just benefits. There is also stuff to face, to accept. It's a part of the goal, basically. The goal will make you feel happy, but also sometimes the struggle is what make the things that you want to get worthy of doing it, because you want the success, you want probably the celebration, but the challenges will work on you in order to become the person that can get this result. So basically, you will be able to see things differently. You will be able to balance things out. And so it's going to help you to be more in your body, in your action, taking actions. And so move forward to your goal. What's the timing in this pile? So in autumn, okay, autumn. So when the leaves will start to fall, you will be able to see some results about basically your project. This is the timing of this pile. Then comes the wheel of fortune for the next logical step. The next logical step that is advised here is to basically let things flow. Okay, don't try to control the wheel. Okay, the wheel can symbolize the life, and you try to control the wheel of life, and you cannot control life. Okay, you have to go with the flow, and the more you are less you are in your head. Okay, less you are in your head and more you are in your body, and basically better the wheel will turn, and will turn for in your favor. Okay, so next logical step, it's a bit counterintuitive. It's a bit maybe difficult for you to just say, oh, let go, release and stuff. But when you let life flow, you are connected to an energy of reception, and you cannot receive when you take actions. Okay, you have time to take actions. You have time to take some actions to initiate the project, and then take actions towards the goal and face those challenges. But you have also time to receive the fruit of those actions. And sometimes we are too much in the action mode, and so we struggle to receive. So you have to accept, to let go, to be able to receive more. Then the overall approach, there is a guilt to release, basically. So a fear of loss, a fear of missing, a fear of lack, a guilt also. Maybe you can maybe you feel guilty about this goal, and you say, like, you're doubting about the fact that you are worthy of it. So you have to release this guilt. Guilt is a very low frequency. You cannot create abundance for yourself, for others, being in this frequency. So it's advised to release this guilt. If you feel guilty about something, it's because you are believing that what you want to do has bad consequence, or more bad consequences for people, because it's about people. Okay, you are a good person, you want to help, so you want to do good things for others, but sometimes you feel guilty to do something because you believe that there is more bad things for the people doing this than positive things, so you're not doing it, or you feel guilty doing it because there is also benefits for you and for others. But So you have to go and check what are the benefits that you don't see yet for people doing this, and then you will release the guilt. Okay. To finish, what is the long-term goal looking if you follow this guidance? The Four of Cup. So the situation will be balanced. So you will feel good about it. Yeah, it's gonna be balanced. It's gonna feel good. Four, it's about balance. Okay, it's about the justice, the balance, and it's about the feeling here. It's like you will get a feeling that it's balanced, it's fair, and so it's gonna have a great taste. You know, when you get something, when you can celebrate something, you get something, or you become something, or whatever, you're happy about it. But what makes you feel even better is that you know it's fair. You know it's like good for you, good for people. So that's the conclusion of it. So hope it helps. Hope it has given you some good stuff. If it has, tell me. If it hasn't, tell me as well. And happy to have done this for you guys. Thanks again for your trust. We are new in this US world, let's say, English speaking world. So thank you for that. If you want to access to my book, just shoot us a message. I will give you access to it. This is the French version, but you can give. We worked recently on the English translation. So if you want to access to it, just shoot us a message. We will send you the link to access to it. Also, if you want private guidances, if you want your personalized life purpose video, don't hesitate to check on the classroom. You will probably, when you will see these videos, find them. We are building with you guys. So we were a bit surprised that already people started to come because we didn't promote the things, we didn't create content, or we didn't launch any ads on that. So crazy, like it's showing that it's the right things to do again. And thank you for that confirmation. We're grateful for it, and we wish you the best with those predictions. Hope that it's gonna give you some confidence to attack the month of August 2026. And see you in the next video.